On World Suicide Prevention Day, a Canadian doctor is sharing her brother's haunting hospital story. He waited nearly 2 weeks to get into a psychiatric ward, but never made it. It's a sad reminder of the vital resources needed for people in their darkest moments. Here's CTV's Luca Caruso-Moro on the desperate calls for help.
Dan was a incredibly intelligent, witty guy.
Dory Schiff says her brother Dan was loved by so many.
He was also a thrill seeker, loved riding motorcycles. He was a pilot, loved to travel, and really just had such a lust for life.
He also struggled with depression and addiction.
He was getting treatment. He had a psychiatrist that he was seeing.
But it got so bad he considered ending his life and tried to check himself into the psych ward. When he arrived at the ER, it was packed.
And unfortunately, there were no beds available in the psych unit, so he was in emergency for almost 2 weeks. He was just feeling kind of hopeless and decided that, he wasn't feeling suicidal anymore, so he decided to check himself out of the hospital.
That was in early April, she says. A week later, he died by suicide. He was 49 years old.
It's a very, very difficult time for the world.
Psychologist Perry Adler says a lot more people are seeking mental health care. With isolation and stress in a hangover from the pandemic, Quebec's health system can't keep up. Data from the Fraser Institute shows Quebecers are waiting longer for treatment even after seeing a specialist. In 2021, the median wait time was 12 weeks, among the fastest in Canada. But 1 year later, those times doubled, and patients had to wait 6 months for treatment, the longest wait anywhere in the country. 1 in 10 Canadians will have suicidal thoughts in their lifetime. Still, experts say many of them won't seek help.
Actually, at my brother's funeral, the rabbi was very open about saying that my brother died of a heart attack of the brain. And if you look at it like that, it really opens your eyes to the fact that it really is a disease.
Schiff says she's sharing her brother's story so that others can know they're not alone and that there is help for those who need it. Luca Caruso-Moro, CTV News, Montreal.